Alright girl, before we start launching our company, we really need to understand how that works under the safety assessment system. I read that we have to handle everything ourselves. Also, this system has been implemented of company since 2001, so it is not something new.
Yes, under self-assessment system, companies must estimate and declare their own taxes without waiting for a HDN to do it for us. We estimate the tax payable for the whole year and pay it by installment. We will be responsible to calculating and paying the correct amount.
Wait, so we have to estimate how much tax we will pay before we even start running the business?
Not exactly before we start, but once we were operating, we must submit our form CP204 to estimate our tax for the year. And that estimate must be 85% of last year's tax. Once we have complete the full year.
Oh, okay. And we also have to submit the form within a certain time, right?
Yes, normally it must be submitted 30 days before the beginning of our basis period, which is our financial year.
And what if our business make more or less profit halfway through the year?
We can revise our estimate in the 6th and 9th month of the basis period using Form CP204A. But the final income tax return Form C must be submitted within 7 months after our financial year ends.
Okay, so in short, we have to estimate, revise if need, and finally submit our actual return all by ourselves.
Let me write that down in our checklist. This self-assessment system thing really make us responsible from the start.
Exactly. Let's make sure we follow everything so we don't get any penalties later. Better safe than sorry. The self-assessment system SAS requires companies to estimate and report their taxes accurately. This includes submitting tax estimate before business starts, ensuring that the estimate is at least 85% of the previous year, revising the estimates in the 6th and 9th month, and filing the tax return within 7th month after the financial year ends.
Mimi, I have just finished registering our business with the Department of Revenue. Can you check if we received the confirmation email?
Yes, Hazwani, got it right here. I will bring a copy saved in our text file.
Great. Also, make sure we really understand what we need to do for tax reporting. If anything confusing, don't hesitate to check the HDN website or give them a call.
Already on it. I bookmarked the task guide last week. I will contact them if we are unsure about any step.
We also need to keep our records super organized, receipt, invoice, bank slip, all of it.
No worries, I have sorted them by month in separate folder, and I logging everything into our accounting software too.
Perfect. Later, when you're filling in our tax return, double check everything. I don't want any mistake.
Understood. And for any refund claim, I will attach all supporting documents, receipt, proof of payment, and the necessary form.
That's what I like to hear. Let's make sure everything clear and complete. Responsible taxpayer takes early action by registering their business, understanding tax obligation, and keeping complete records. Accuracy in filing tax return and providing proper supporting document reflect honest and integrity. This not only help avoid issue with tax authorities but also show professionalism, and ethical business management.
Alhamdulillah, we finished filling our tax return on time.
Yes, Hazwani, the deadline is this week. Luckily, we submitted early. If not, we can get fined.
When our business closes one day, don't forget to cancel the tax registration number. We don't want any trouble with the SDN later.
Alright, Hazwani, I have already checked the procedure for closure in advance.
Hello? Yes. This is Hazwani. Yes, I have received your letter. I will reply the afternoon. That was from LHDN. They're asking for some additional document. I will send them shortly.
That's great, Hazwani. We must always respond quickly when it comes to official letter like that.
That's right, Mimi. If we delay, it could cause problem later. The sooner we handle it, the easier everything will be.
In conclusion, Century teaches us that being a responsible taxpayer is not just about following rules, but also requires an attitude of compliance. Be on time, following the correct legal procedure, and acting quickly when dealing with the authorities show a mature and responsible mindset. This value help avoid unnecessary problems and build trust between individual and the tax system. In the end, this scene reminds us that fulfilling our tax responsibilities is part of being a good and responsible person.
Adira, can you and Wani come into my office? Come in. Adira, I was checking our documents and realized something. Do we have to keep all this receipt and invoice?
Yes, since our company is already operating, we must keep all business record like receipts, invoicement, and payment slip.
Oh wait, do we have to submit them to LHDN?
No, but we have to keep them for 7 years in case LHDN audit us.
What happens if we don't keep them?
We could get fined up to 10,000 and LHDN might reject our expenses claim or estimate higher tax.
Okay, better we organize all our documents properly from now on.
Let's create a digital folder and label everything this month.
Good idea. Proper record keeping is key to staying safe under self-assessment system.
The case discussed the need to keep all business documents such as a receipt, investment, and payment slip. The conversation explained these documents do not need to be submitted to LHDN but must be kept for at least 7 years audit purpose under the self-assessment system. If the documents are not properly kept, the company may be faced fine up to 10,000. Expenses claim may be rejected, and LHDN may impose high estimate tax. As a solution, that is suggested that all documents be systematically managed by creating digital folder and labeling them by month for easy future reference. In conclusion, this emphasizes that good record management is a core sheet to avoid risk during tax audit.